in preparation for the second Secret Spirits day of the Advent Calendar 5th edition. I'm preparing with a little bit of famous grouse. Get my whistle wetted a little bit, and without further ado, here it comes. Oh yeah. Here we go with day 2. Where am I going to find day 2? Oh, 2. Top right corner. Okay. Let's pull this out. Top right corner right here. I didn't look at the label. I'm back here, and there we go. Okay, it's day 2. Once again, I'm doing this blind. I have not looked at the label of this bottle. Tight. It's tight. Oh, that's a tight one. Okay, well, I'll just pour me a glass, a clean glass, because I have been criticized a few times in the past, and even more recently, that I should not review whiskey in a dirty glass. But why not do it the way that I would drink it normally? And that would be coming home from work and wanting to have a glass, and I don't have time to wash glasses. I just pour it, and that's that. Well, here we go. It's got a bit of a reddish hue to it. I don't know if you can see that from there. I'm going to give it a bit of a anaconda. Coat the sides of the glass a little bit. Do we have any good legs? Oh yeah. There's some legs there, and there's a droplet hanging off the side. It's somewhat viscous. I'd say about medium viscosity. Oh, there's definitely some sherry influence having to do with the color. If these are unchill filtered and uncolored, which I'm assuming they are because they're single barrels and at barrel strength, at cask strength. This is definitely got some sherry on the nose. I'm getting a hint of licorice, black licorice. I'm getting some dark fruits, but not dried fruits. This might be very interesting. It may need a bit of time to open up as well. I also have a full glass of water, which I'm going to consume in the time I consume these 50 mils of water, liquid whiskey. Don't forget that I am somewhat tired. I've worked all night. Now it's this is pre-recorded, but by the time you see it, it will be the 2nd of December somewhere in the world. This also has a delicious nose. There's definitely some sherry influence. I think it still needs a little bit of opening up. So I'll keep nosing it until I get something really good. Vanilla. Toffee. Leather. Like an old leather armchair. Now some fresher fruits. But it's elusive. I think I'm getting some fruit, and then I'm getting nothing. And then I think I'm getting fruit, and then I'm getting leather. Oh, what would we call that? Ginger? I think there's some orange, some citrus, some orange peel trying to come through. Yes. Citrus and vanilla. And leather. Ginger once again. There's something a bit nutty coming out now, like cashews. Almonds a little bit. I don't like it when I'm knocking the top of my glasses with the glass. Oh, that's better. More of that orange citrus. There's that licorice note again. Vanilla again. Try it. Small sip, it's cast strength, whatever this percentage may be. My first impression, Christmas fruitcake. First impression. Now I'm getting some cherries and that was just the first sip. A little bit of something that reminds me of plasticine on the first aftertaste, but that's not representative of anything. That was the first small sip. It's kind of hard to get to know a whiskey with just 1 dram. I like to have a whole bottle, but they don't give me whole bottles with this advent calendar. And these are exquisite samples so far. Now, after the first taste, there's something else. Something that reminds me of clay. Plasticine, modeling clay. If anything, it's quite complex because I'm getting a different thing every time I nose it. And let's have a second sip. No rough edges at all here. There's a coating sherry, cherries, and leather. I'm getting a little bit of white pepper on the very tip of the tongue, a tingling from white pepper, or what reminds me of white pepper. And some of that light, mild clay plasticine note. And the finish, well, I don't know. It's just dry. Let's see what happens if I have a sip of water. The dryness seems to last a little bit longer. Well, let's add a little bit of water. I'll go half a teaspoon. A few drops. See what happens. Maybe this will make it open up. Maybe it will close it down some more. There's less of that sherry cask influence, but I'm still getting some cherries on the nose. What citrus there was seems to be gone. I'm getting a bit of ginger. Some of those dark but not dried fruits. If I go very deep, there's some vanilla. Chocolate. Milk chocolate. Ritter Sport milk chocolate. Not just on the nose. So less citrus, milk chocolate. Am I getting any more of that cashew note? No, milk chocolate. What does the taste, the palate give me? It's fruity like sangria. There's red grapes, a little bit of spiciness. Ooh, it's a tricky one. Now I get milk chocolate again on the nose, but I don't get it on the palate. And just a little hint of sawdust on the nose. This is perplexing. Milk chocolate on the nose, like all over. A little bit of ginger with that. Tiny little bit of bitterness. A tingle on the tip of the tongue again. That tingle is like a white pepper. The white pepper tingle lingers. It lingers, and it's fading. I'm not getting any. Wait a minute. Now a little bit of orange on the very end of the aftertaste. Tricky. What is this? Here we go. Wemyss Malts Wooden Chest Blended Malt Scotch Whisky, 46% ABV. Interesting. So they pulled a blended malt on me. So there's any number of things that could be in here, but it's called Wooden Chest. Okay. All I can say is that I did get some woody notes from it, but not so much. I was getting at first a little bit of what did I say? Licorice, and then some sherry influence, some little bit of citrus, a little bit of orange, and then leather, and then just a little bit of a spicy note at the end. Dark fruits, but not dried fruits. Wooden Chest. Huh. That's why I had trouble telling what it was, or getting an idea what it was. It's got some nuttiness. It's got some of that wooden sawdust, which I was getting, but that masks itself as white pepper. And now that I'm doing it again, that astringent coating of the mouth from the inside, yes, reminds me a bit of wood. It is definitely mouth-watering. This is the only second Wemyss malt that I've ever had. The other one was the 5-year-old Spice King. And there's no age statement on this one either. It just says 46% alcohol by volume and 50 mils. And this was the second, that is day 2 of the Secret Spirits Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar edition number 5. Is there anything else in the title that I should mention? Not really, but slanchava.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.